Oh my God. I don't know what that was, but it was some kind of very, very scary voice. It sounded like it was like right beside me.
You are not allowed to touch Miranda.
Every town has a ghost story that's been passed down throughout the generations. But what if those legends are true? My job is to travel to these destinations, explore them, and figure out the mystery that lies within. In the mountains of the Cumberland Plateau lies some of the most beautiful but most dangerous areas of East Tennessee. As a biker and paranormal investigator, you know I had to load up my gear and ride to Tennessee 116, also known as the Devil's Triangle, into the small town of Petros. Petros is a small community in Morgan County, Tennessee. Historically a coal mining town, there's around 600 people that live in this community. Located off Route 116, Petros is home to Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. The Barkley Marathons are also held here, and the town was also the site of the filming of the town scene as well as mining scenes for the movie October Sky. I first arrived in Petros via State Route Tennessee 116, also known as the Devil's Triangle, which is a 44-mile loop just north of Oak Ridge and includes Tennessee 62, Tennessee 116, and Tennessee 330. This dangerous road with steep drop-offs, no guardrails, and rock cliffs that leaves little room for error has a high rate of accidents and is recommended for the experienced rider. The triangle is very scenic and has mysterious sights that you can see along the way. Everything from abandoned schoolhouses to old mining camps. Folks in this area have seen their share of ups and downs, everything from mining disasters to the infamous prisoners of Brushy Mountain. In 1891, there was a major uprising of the miners in the town of Coal Creek in protest of the state releasing prisoners up to the mines. Known as the Coal Creek Wars, several hundred miners took over the prison camp in Bryceville and put the prisoners as well as guards on a train to Knoxville. What followed next were several skirmishes between miners, prisoners, and the local militia. The miners might have lost the battle, but they won the war against convict leasing. In 1896, the Tennessee legislature abolished the act of leasing prisoners and constructed Brushy Mountain State Prison and Coal Mine. This was a major moneymaker for the state, and the prisoners did all the work. Everything from laying the railroad tracks to mining the stone to digging for coal. The mining was very difficult and conditions were very poor. Lots of inmates were killed in mining accidents over the years. Another problem that inmates faced were beatings. They each had a daily quota, and if that quota wasn't met, they were beat with a leather strap out in the courtyard. They were then forced to get the day's quota as well as the day before that they missed. Mining continued until 1966 when the state shut down the mines for good. With all that history being said, let's talk about why we're here. Known as the end of the line and the Alcatraz of the South, Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary housed some of the most violent murderers, robbers, and rapists. Some of the most notable inmates were James Earl Ray, who assassinated Martin Luther King Jr., George Hyatt, and Byron Low-Tax Looper. Most of the criminals had life sentences, but none of them were ever executed here. The electric chair was even actually sent down to the prison in Nashville. Because this was such a violent place, most of the inmates either died of disease, at the hands of other inmates, or by the beatings they got by the guards. There's an inmate cemetery on the land, and there are 400 men of unclaimed bodies on the property. Violent stories are told of every area in the prison. Everything from an inmate who was stabbed to death in the courtyard while talking to his mother, to an inmate who had been hacked up with meat cleavers in the cafeteria, to a throat slashing in the auditorium while inmates were enjoying a movie. Just trying to survive was the daily goal of the prisoner at Brushy. Inmates killed other inmates, guards killed inmates, and guards killed other guards. If you were sentenced to Brushy, the odds of coming out alive were slim. The prison operated until 2009, which was a sad day for the community of Petros because families had worked for the prison for generations. Ironically, it's now a tourist destination where you can have daily tours, visit the moonshine distillery, and try some of their homemade Tennessee moonshine, and do paranormal investigations. I've investigated and spent the night in this prison on several different occasions, and it never ceases to disappoint. But tonight, I'm teaming up with my good friends of Soul Sisters Paranormal to investigate the infamous prison and the spirits that are imprisoned within. The following footage was recorded during a previous investigation.
In the hole, about 8:30 in the morning, gonna sleep for a little bit.
So we're gonna go and we're gonna set up some of our cameras in some of the prime locations. We're gonna go up to the auditorium as well as the commissary and some of the cell blocks and set some cameras up. I did. Yes, we'll do that before we definitely hear.
Hey, Josh, Miranda,
Yeah.
just to confirm, did y'all whistle at all?
No, we thought you did.
So, full on, like funny giggle whistle. It was cool. Hopefully we got it.
Okay, we heard the whistle and we're like,
That wasn't us. Yeah, it wasn't us. Thank you.
wow.
Is it on? At some point I need to take this off because it's kind of unflattering hanging off my shirt.
No, you're fine.
You on channel 1?
I'm on channel 1.
Beautiful. Here, I'm gonna do this.
All right.
ask that you put a hedge of protection over us, God. Keep us safe as we do this, Lord. Be with us. Allow nothing to go home with us. Anything that is here must stay here, and it may not follow us, but also keep us safe so that no possession or nothing like that can take place. In your holy name I pray, amen and amen.
Amen. Josh, we got well, I showed you that where we got a shadow figure at Gilchrist.
All right, yeah. Y'all mind going back up to medical real quick?
All right. That's how I'm supposed to be sandwiched.
Let's see.
The good thing with this is like it's up high to get that way. Leaving this in the medical.
It's loud back there.
A 9:45.
I'm not sure that was. Yep.
It makes you want to be locked in here and whatnot just to try to escape.
No, I think that'd be awesome.
They have that one locked down.
That is my choice as a girl.
Someone just smacked the wall when I walked out.
Wow. Okay, I've got more bells if we want to put
It's
some.
definitely gotten darker.
Yes.
It's definitely gotten heavier.
Uh-huh. We're not going to forget about you in here, guys. We're going to give you some light. You want to turn some light on? Hey, guys. You remember me? Because this is actually one of my favorite places to do here. I've slept in here, spent some time in here doing some different EVP sessions, and I don't know, there's just something about it. All right, guys. You can come out, touch this light, and we'll see you. We'll come in here. Okay. Okay.
Please turn that flashlight off. Step away from the flashlight that's on the stairs, please, and turn it off. Step away. All the way off. Keep going. Thank you.
Are you going to work paying attention to me anymore?
Can I do this one off?
Yeah, I can't imagine of it.
I'm not getting too much on there. Got it. Yeah. You step away.
Soul and ashes and ran.
It says soul. That's all
And
over-
ashes.
It's all over our shirt.
Yeah.
The soul.
So y'all understand that our flashlight.
No.
What the hell was that?
It was a solid voice.
That was upstairs. Can you say that again? Can you turn them all on and keep them on? Turn all 3 flashlights on and hold them steady. I thought I heard something back there.
Oh, the one in the hole is on.
All right, perfect. Can you turn that one off, please?
Can you turn one in the hole? Why would you hear that?
voice. Okay. Hey guys.
Is it come on in the corner?
Should I come in this one?
Is it come on in the corner? I don't know.
Or does it mean? Which one do you want me to come in? Do you want me to come in the corner? Or that corner? They fall. Whoa. Okay. I'm here in the corner. Is there anybody in here with us? Did you hear that? Yeah. Sound like it said hello. That was crazy. Okay guys, we're in the gymnasium here. We've got different things. They've got balls moving in here. Last time I was in here, I got a really good EDP session. We're setting up some tools. Let's see if we can get them maybe play ball with us.
All right, this is the gymnasium, so let them play.
Yep, lots of things to play with.
You want to walk up to any one of these things?
Is there something in front of the REM pod?
I mapped something right in front of the REM pod.
Is there something in front of the right of the REM pod? It's a black shadow.
I just mapped something.
Did you
there.
see it?
Yes.
Holy shit. Did anybody else see the big black shadow?
There it is again.
Oh my God.
There it is again. And it's a blob. It's not
It
mapped.
was a big black blob sitting right in front of that REM pod.
That wasn't them. That wasn't them.
There we go.
Oh, both
Yeah, we
of
got both of them. Here we go. All right, thank you. We acknowledge that you're here. Thank you. Can you set that off again, please? Thank you. Thank you.
Look at the
How about the
EDI.
REM pod?
The EDI is getting a temperature change. If the blue light was flashing.
There's a noise in the corner.
Oh, look at the EDI too.
Noise to the right. You can kick the balloon too, real hard. Or roll that ball back towards it.
Yeah, Miranda has a really cool ball.
Kick it again, please. Harder. Can you kick it to me? Thank you. Get it, Josh? You getting this?
Look at that.
The balloon's moving.
Uh-huh.
Did you get that it started moving when I said kick the ball?
Yeah.
I've got it on the body camera.
Okay, this is weird. Is there a band called the Platters? Are you sure? There is a band called the Platters. It almost makes me think of like a gym where they would have dances when they were. Why did you want us to play that song? I heard something back behind you.
You just tugged at my shirt.
Someone's over here tugging on the leg.
Yeah?
Something just tugged off the shirt.
Something pulled back on your shirt.
It was over here pulling my family. We played the song for you. Now you've got to do something for us, please. All we need you to do is touch one of these lights on the floor. And we'll know you're here and play whatever song you want. What year was your last dance?
Did you take somebody to their last dance?
Did you make somebody dance for the last time?
I'm gonna say that was the weirdest thing.
So I'm going to sit in here with the noise canceling headphones on as well as a blindfold, and they're going to ask questions. So they're going to ask, I won't be able to hear the questions. I'm going to call out what I hear on the spirit box or anything I feel or sense around me. So that camera will pick up anything going on around me.
You good then?
Need help?
Miranda, you good? You good?
Okay, you guys can start anytime.
What year is it for you? What's your name?
Ice pick.
6. What's your nickname?
Melanie.
What are you in jail for?
3.
3 years. Who did you kill? What year is it for you?
There's something touching my arm.
Don't touch Miranda. Step back. You're not allowed to touch her. Tell us if you had a
My
wife.
right arm.
My right arm.
Stop touching Miranda. You're not allowed to touch her.
A man's voice that I can't make out.
Did the guards beat you?
Shoulder.
Did the guards break your shoulder? Josh, you asked a question.
Did you have any children?
What was the name of your wife?
Run.
Run. Did you say run? No, we're not going to run. You need to come out here and talk to us.
Why should we run?
Gone.
Who's gone?
James, can you come and speak with us?
Bastard.
James, how about you be the bastard? Come out here and talk to us.
I've got like this kind of chanting sound.
Were you a Native American?
Oh my God. I don't know what that was, but it was some kind of very, very scary voice. It sounded like it was like right beside me.
You are not allowed to touch Miranda. I'm going to make that crystal clear.
Guys, my heart is racing.
I said back away from Miranda. You are not allowed to touch her.
I feel like I've been running.
Feels like she's running.
Okay, I got a man's voice.
You need
I
to
think
come
it
out here and
said
speak.
Amy.
Or see me. We want to see you out here. Why don't you come out here? Who's the president? Who is your president?
I keep getting like this man. It's like two people having a conversation, a man and a woman, and the man is very angry,
Can't hear us, can you?
or he's just very passionate.
Do you want us to go get the guard?
Yes,
Is that the woman that
it's
is
a very
saying yes?
definite yes, strong.
All right, I'm the guard. I'm the guard and I'm here to get you. What are you going to do about it?
47 years.
All right, 47 years. Is that how old you are? Or how much time you've been in here? Are you scared of us?
There's something tapping on my headphones.
You are not allowed to touch Miranda.
There's something tapping on my right headphone.
Back away. Back away right now. You are not allowed to touch her. Unacceptable. Step out of that cell. You come here.
Bound. This man he's got this distinct, odd voice.
You come out here and speak.
Okay. That was a woman.
Is she recording this as well? Yeah. She can record the... No. She doesn't.
Righteous.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of us?
Target.
Target.
That was a man.
All right, none of us are your target. You're not allowed to touch us.
I feel like there's somebody standing outside the cell. And when I said that, something said right here.
You're not allowed to touch her. Stand out of that cell. That's right.
There's a woman that said no, oh no.
Are you abusive to women?
That's such a weird noise. You think you're a big man that you can hit women? What is that?
Motorcycle.
Yeah, we have a motorcycle outside.
There was a man.
Did you beat women? You coward? Stop it.
Okay, I got a man that yelled stop.
It's not like us asking him the questions about him being abusive.
Yeah.
Did you kill a woman? Is that why you're here? You got a kick out of beating women because they're not as strong as you? That's what you think in your mind?
There's two men talking and one said you're wrong. I don't know what the other guy said, but the man yelled you're wrong.
Okay. Then how come you keep touching her?
Okay, there's something There's something in here.
You can't touch her.
Back away from that cell. You are not allowed to touch her.
There's something rubbing my sleeve on my shirt.
Back away.
No.
Yes.
Yes. You are not allowed to touch Miranda. I said back away. If you're strong enough, go knock over the dominoes in the next cell.
I won't.
Screw you. Yes, you will. Back off. Go knock over the dominoes. If you're so strong.
Play?
Yeah, play with the dominoes. I line them up for you. All you gotta do is
Something
knock them over.
I can't make out, but very angry sounding. Guys, I gotta stop. My heart's racing.
You okay? Back it up. Hey. Back it up. You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
You okay?
You all right? Mm-hmm. That was crazy.
Was there anything that was...
Yeah. Can you turn on another flashlight?
What do you think about that?
Just touch my hair. See how it's going.
And something just moved. Mm-hmm. You feel hard with me.
Did it say audio?
Get her. I need her.
Mm-hmm. Would you have helped to hide James Earl Ray? If you knew him,
All right, people, come on, let's go. It's like you're dancing around all of this. Step up to this meter. The yellow one on the floor.
that's the
Okay,
temperature right there.
thank you.
If you touch that, the whole thing will go off.
Thank you.
Look at that. It's the different. That's what I was about to ask. And that's the one that wasn't going off.
I'm gonna put this one down here.
Ask him if he regrets killing him.
Do you regret killing James Earl Ray? Yeah, do you regret killing Martin Luther King?
He died a hero. What'd you die as?
My ear is burning. I want to touch me.
Pardon?
So my ear is burning. I want to touch me.
You're at...
There's a little more red than this one. You need a comparison, I think. That one.
Oh, it is redder.
And that one. Something back over here.
I feel like there's just enough.
To keep you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not enough. It pisses me off. Come on, little bear, we'll find your mom.
Would you like a toy?
It's okay.
If you would like a toy. Thank you. I was just about to ask that. All right, I'm gonna sit you a toy down. Ooh, it's crazy cold chill right here. I'm gonna sit you a toy down over here, but you're gonna have to come over here and walk over here and get it. I just want to put it where you can get it and where we can see you. Did you all hear that? Okay. I'm just going to say this. I don't think that what we're hearing is actually Christopher. I think it's somebody much, much older. For the prisoners at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary, life was a daily struggle for survival as danger was an ever-present possibility around every corner. Likewise, bikers that ride the Devil's Triangle must navigate the twists and turns and perils of the legendary Highway 116. Whether you're a paranormal investigator or a motorcycle rider, Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary is an interesting and historical place to visit, but certainly not for the faint of heart.